Today let us start one more series, that is linear algebra. As I was saying, I will be dealing linear algebra after completion of numerical methods and differential equations. So the topics you have to study in linear algebra and the sequence is, first you should study system of linear equations. This is very important. Even though the basic for solving system of linear equations is rank, no need to worry. I will be taking you from initial, so no worries. Then second one is, you have to focus on eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Eigenvalues and eigenvectors, this is very most important topic. Then next you have to focus on Cayley-Hamilton theorem. This is very important. And then next you have to go for some basic problems, okay, like that is related to your 6th class and 7th class. Those basics, like what is how will you calculate a plus b, a minus b matrices, like that. Okay, so let us start explaining system of linear equations. System of linear equations. So my dears, I am going to give you one chart that is very most helpful for you if you prepare in this way. So system of linear equations, there may be two cases for system of linear equations. One is ax equal to 0, this is one formulation, and ax equal to b, this is one more formulation. Okay, if is equal to that side, if you don't have any matrix, then we call such equations as homogeneous equations. And if we have ax equal to b, then we call it as non-homogeneous equations. Okay, homogeneous equations and non-homogeneous equations. Always remember, for homogeneous equations we will get consistent solution only. That means definitely you will be having solution. So if ax equal to 0, if such type of matrices are given, what you need to do, you have to first find out determinant. Okay, after finding determinant, if the determinant is not equal to 0, suppose if it is equal to 0, then we call such solution as non-trivial solution, or we may also call it as multiple optimal solution. Okay, multiple optimal solution, or we may also call it as infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. So this is very most important, number of solutions. Next, if det A is not equal to 0, then we call such solutions as unique solutions, or we may also call it as optimal solutions, or we may also call it as trivial solutions. Okay, hope you are getting trivial solutions. Then ax equal to b, ax equal to b, there will be two cases. For ax equal to b, what you have to do, you have to first find rank of a and rank of ab. After finding these two things, if rank of a is not equal to rank of ab, then there itself you should stop, and that won't have any solution, there will be no solution. So here, that's why I was calling non-homogeneous solutions may be consistent or may not be consistent. They are not consistent because you will may get, there is a chance that you may get no solution also, but here there is no chance of no solution. Okay, then ax equal to b, this is the last case I am writing here. Here again there will be two cases. If rank of a equal to rank of ab, that is equal to number of variables. If you have 3 variables in the given solution, given question, then if that is equal to the same rank, then we call such solution as unique solution, optimal solution, trivial solution. If not, if you have like this, rank of a is equal to rank of ab, but that is not equal to number of variables, instead that is less than number of variables you have, then at that case we call such equations as infinitely many number of solutions or multiple optimal solutions. Hope you got this concept. I will explain quickly. See, listen. System of linear equations, there may be two different questions they will give. One is ax equal to 0 and other is ax equal to b. For ax equal to 0, what you have to do, you have to find det. If it is equal to 0, non-trivial. If it is not equal to 0, then trivial. If for ax equal to b, you have rank of a and rank of AB. If both are equal, then there will be two cases. Equal to number of variables means unique, less than number of variables means infinite. If both are not equal, then there is no solution. So if you remember this chart, you can solve all the problems of system of linear equations. Okay, let us solve first problem of system of linear equations. What they have given? Question number 1, solution for system defined by set of equations. They have given certain set of equations, and what is the solution they are asking. So first formulate the matrix. How will you formulate? X is not given here, x0, y4, z3, and write this is Ax equal to B form. Are you seeing? Ax equal to B, Ax equal to B. You have some values. If they here there are zeros, that means it is homogeneous, but here there are no zeros. Here you have some values, so that means this is Ax equal to B. Here you have to write 8. Then 2, you don't have any y value, z value is -1, z coefficient, and 2 is the constant. Then 3, 2, 0, 5. So I have formulated the matrix by using the system of linear equations they have given. After formulating this matrix, what you have to do? You have to keep the matrix like always like this. There should be number here, whatever it may be, but here definitely there should be zeros. Again, here there should be number, here whatever it may be, but here there should be zero only. Here whatever it may be. Likewise you have to formulate. If you have 4 cross 4 matrix, here there should be number, here whatever it may be, but here you should have zeros, and here there should be number, here whatever it may be, here you should have zeros again. Here there should be number, here there should be zero, whatever it may be, here whatever it may be. That should be the thing. Okay, so try to keep the above matrix like this. But here there should be number, but we have 0 here, so that's why I am interchanging the rows. Okay, I am interchanging the rows so that I will get number in the first row, first element. So I am interchanging, like I will interchange 2, 0, -1, 2. Then here I will get 0, 4, 3, 8. Here I have to create 0. Okay, but 3, 2, 0, 5. Here I have to create 0. If you want to create 0 here, always you have to use R1 only. By using R1, you have to make these two things 0. And by using R2, you have to make this thing 0. Always remember. So now for making this 0, which row I have to use? I am using row R1. Okay. So I am performing operations such as, because I have to make here 0, I am calculating like 3 times of R1 minus 2 times of R2. Come on, do this operation. What I will get? 3 times of R1, 6, 0, minus 3, 6. Next 2 times, 6, 4, 0, 10. Okay, and I am doing minus of these two, both minus. So what I will get? 0, minus 4, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so this is the these are the values I am getting. Now what I will do? I will just write the new matrix. Okay, come on, write down new matrix. 2, 0, minus 1, 2, 2, 0, minus 1, 2. Then what are the values you got? 0, 4, 3, 8, 0, 4, 3, 8, and last you have performed operation 0, minus 4, minus 3, 4. 0, minus 4, minus 3, 4. Now what you have to do is, again by using row 2, you have to make this term 0. How can I make? Very easy, no? I will just add up 2 rows. 0, 4, 3, 8. I will add up 2 rows. So 0, 4 minus 4, 0, 3 minus 3, 0, 8 minus 4, 8 plus 4, 12. So I have added both rows. Then what I am going to get? Here after this, what I am going to get? I have to check rank of A and rank of AB. So here up to this thing, this is A matrix, and this is A matrix. Up to here, this will be AB matrix. So rank of A is how much? Rank is nothing but number of non-zero rows. Number of non-zero rows. How many number of non-zero rows are there? Number of non-zero rows in the sense there should not be any element. Every element of that particular row should be 0. Here it is 0. Even then here you have number, so we call it as 0 row. Okay, this is also 0 row. This is non-zero row, this is 0 row. Why? Because all three are zeros, we can call them as 0 row. Here non-zero row. How many number of non-zero rows are there? 2. So rank of A is equal to 2. Rank of A is equal to 2. Rank of AB. I have to check this entire matrix now. So rank of A, this is non-zero row. This is non-zero row. This is also non-zero row. Why? Because 0, 0, 0, 12. At least there is one element which has number in this row. That's why we cannot say this as 0 row. This is also non-zero row. So total how much rank? Rank of AB is 3. So rank of A is not equal to rank of AB, because rank of A is 2, rank of AB is 3. If rank of A is not equal to rank of AB, so what I should say? Here we have gone for non-homogeneous equation they have given in the question, and rank of A not equal to rank of AB. No solution. That means these are inconsistent. So what you have to take? Non-existent. There is no solution for this problem. Thank you for watching.